Yeah, so does it like clear your mind to redecorate? Why do you do it so often? Should I not even ask?
How about clearing my mind? It's just actual stimuli, new energy.
Really?
Yeah.
Energy? Feng Shui type stuff?
Not even feng shui, just like, it's good and bad energy, and then there's like energy that's meant for pleasure and energy that just is like meant to go to work, I just kind of like having the ability to move that energy around, kind of helps me not think stagnant.
Right.
There's always a lot to
it's a new flavor all the time.
Well, there's always a lot to be stagnant about, it's like chilling, it's like it's real easy to get caught up in chilling, and I feel like moving around my surroundings makes me forget about the awesome stuff I did last month.
Yeah? Keeps you on your toes. Hungry? In essence?
Yep.
You know what's funny? Like, if I don't remind myself how bad I used to have it, I get complacent too.
Yeah.
Like, how bad it could get. It's weird. That's interesting too, because when I used to read about Michael Jordan, he used to have to do tricks to like keep his competitive fire. I couldn't understand it when I was young, because you're just like all fire,
Yeah.
But it's like a little different for sure. And that's cool, man. Actually, I might start doing that. Because I mean, I don't know. Like, why? Is it just something that sprung to you one day you should do it, or?
No, I just have a individual perception of like success until it looks like I'm probably still gonna be moving it around until I actually have gargoyles. Go ahead. Until I actually have like gargoyles and stuff on my ceiling and marble floor. So I'm probably just gonna keep moving it around.
Right.
Realize that it's not that, and then move it again.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
I like the last setup, man. The one you had last was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like all your setups, man. I just actually never really seen you like full on from like the start do it, I guess, I always see like closer to the tail end. So I'm just seeing you moving around. You go into it, bro. That's sort of cool. Like, I'm sort of jealous. Like, I wish I worked on my spot more. I wish I even cleaned it more, I start feeling guilty and shit.
That's the reason why I move stuff around, because I don't clean it.
Really? Does it like force you to clean it, sort of?
From time to time.
You cover in spots.
When I move stuff around, it almost always will come after I clean it, after it's dirty.
Right.
And really dirty, and I usually will move it around for that, just subconsciously.
Right. No, I feel that too. My dad, he never told me that he had to do tricks or anything like that, so I just felt like you just had to go in, I felt like tricks and stuff were like weak, you just like pound it out. But really, like, tricks is really where it's at, You make yourself like better than human almost.
Yeah.
How was your weekend, bro? You do anything crazy?
Well, the party yesterday. It was a party.
Oh, yeah.
And I DJ'd on Thursday and again yesterday morning. I actually did have a crazy.
You actually did what?
Have a crazy weekend, to be honest. That's probably why I'm so tired now. Like,
low sleep, a lot of work, a lot of play.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's probably exactly why I'm tired.
Like, I'm imagining you went straight from work to straight to play, and a little sleep, and probably again.
So starting Thursday, I had to DJ after work.
Okay.
Friday, I was chilling. No, and then Friday I ended up drinking. Having a studio session with my brother and this artist.
Nice.
And my DJ partner came by, and there was just a lot of drinking going on.
Nice.
Too much, honestly. And that morning I woke up so fucked up and went to work.
Yikes. What were you guys drinking?
Ciroc?
Classic peach?
No.
Apple?
Amaretto.
Amaretto?
Yeah, just because it was $20.
I was like, in my head, finishing the sentence, I thought it was just because it's classy or delicious. Like, just because it's $20. Like, that's exactly why I would have picked it too, brother. The other shit was $40.
Yeah.
This shit was $22 after tax. What do you think I'm gonna get? This shit could say fucking Ciroc, slightly poop flavor. I'll probably hit that for $22.
Yeah, so I already had one, and that was the problem. I already had about half of one.
Yeah.
And then after more people came, ended up needing another one. Went and got the other one, ended up killing that. And then hitting one of these, you know, at the end. And it was like after they left, I was good, but I just woke up so fucked up because I had to be somewhere. I had to be at work. I went to bed at like 4, went to work at like 10. And then the next night.
It's like 5 hours of sleep max.
Yeah. Off drinking too, like so it was like really bad.
I used to pull those all the time, but now I just feel like a fucking asshole if I do that.
It was so bad. Like,
damn.
So bad.
Actually, I'm sort of on that right now. Now I think about it. Last night I went out.
Oh my god.
A little birthday party, right? The shit. They're like, yo, it's a. Yeah, I saw that. I was gonna tell you, but I was like, you know what I mean. This is about to get stomped on. Yesterday I went to this birthday party, bro. I had to go to downtown Phoenix, and I get there and they're like, yeah, the party's 30 minutes west in like Goodyear or Buckeye. We dip all the way there. It's a 5-person party. Everyone's getting smashed. One dude is just giving hugs. Like, you know how when some dudes get so drunk you don't know their sexual orientation? Yeah. It was that, you know? Like, I couldn't tell if he was gay. I thought the girl that was next to him at first was his sister. Then I thought he was the birthday dude. And then I was like, maybe he's gay. And it's like coming out, or he just is gay. Turned out he's straight. That was his girlfriend, and he wasn't the birthday dude. He was just the most fucked up dude. Which is a title I would used to do all the time. I'd be the most fucked up nigga, even if it wasn't my party. I used to get fucked up a lot, brother. It's too much. I'll chill out now. Now I understand. Actually, you impressed upon me once while I was trying to, when I was still chill, but I think about it a lot when you're like, I never try to leave Earth when I'm getting fucked up. And I was like, damn, man. Damn, Zill, that shit, I guess I'll try to leave Earth every time.
That's funny.
That shit was awesome.
That shit was crazy, man. And then after that, I had a DJ once. I don't remember what I did Friday night. But Saturday, I had a DJ. No, Friday night was when we had that studio session. What was I drinking before that?
Penny?
No, Friday is when I had the studio session. But maybe Wednesday night I was drinking something with Julian, I think, for his birthday. And then went to work drunk. And then Friday, that was that day. And then Friday is when I had that session. And then that's when I had that session with them. And then I stayed up till like 5 again the next night. No. That first day was when I had the session. Wednesday or Thursday when I had the session. Went to work drunk Thursday. Friday I went with my friend Dom to like this thinking drink type thing. Like it's like a paint thinking drink, similar to what we're doing. It's like just a group of people, you know, they all sit and talk, and he works. Oh, gotcha. He works like loosely through a lot of the things that I work in.
Dope. Yeah, you said he used to be your partner, right?
No, not him.
Oh, my bad.
So we have like different connections, like so you know, I was going to his thinking drink for the event, but it was also there are other areas we work together in, you know, so it was beneficial mutually. That's cool. So after that, I didn't leave there till like 2. No, like
that
12.
Saturday.
Like 12. And I don't remember what I did. I came home and I didn't end up going to bed till like 5. To a point. No, we left there at 3. Damn. For sure, because we ended up going for a long ass time.
That's cool.
And came home. Be like, I DJ at 10 on campus. Saturday morning. Woke up at like 8. Went to bed at like 5. Because I was planning on staying up. I'm just like, fuck, I'm gonna stay up. Hit one of those, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. You know, an hour later, it's like, absolutely not. Like, so I'm like, for sure, I'm gonna just like get the best 2 hours I can get. Like, went to sleep. Got a call from the person throwing it saying I can come an hour later. Just because, on the dossier it said set up at 10. Then he's like, yeah, can you be there by 11? And I'm like, okay, hell yeah, I can.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I can, anytime.
And then he called me, and I'm on the phone acting like I'm not, just fucking delirious. Like, it's 7:30 in the morning, deliriously drunk, just not even, I wasn't drunk, but I just was, I don't know, I was sick for like 5 minutes. I don't know why, it was crazy. Right. But after he called me, then went to DJ, did that shit, came home at like 2, went to sleep, woke up at like 8 last night, and then went to that party.
And then went to a party. Damn.
A lot.
And now you're redecorating. So you never take it easy, man. You like me, bro. We just keep going. We just beat ourselves up, get beat down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some Kendrick. This is like maybe the second show in a row someone playing some music in the background. Kendrick, your number one dude?
Rapper. Rapper.
Yeah.
I just associate with him a lot.
Just because he's from your area?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how you not going to there? I don't even listen to Tech Nine's music, and I still sort of associate to him because he like stays out of Kansas and shit. Nah, sort of.
Is that where he's from?
In KC, yeah, he reps KC, Kansas City. Watch, I could be completely wrong, dog. He like from St. Louis or some shit. I just made a whole bunch of shit up. This is how this fucking show works, man. It's crazy. That's why. Just forget that it's on, and you can go by a fake name if you want.
Well, I was talking to my assistant, and today she's like...
It's going right now.
She was,
Go ahead.
You met her,
Yeah.
her husband and all that shit.
Don't say anything to get anyone arrested or killed.
No,
You dig? Okay?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
No, this is just... you see it everywhere.
Like,
Everybody's... Any couple who's
You're the first girl on the
married,
show, by the way, so congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Any couple who is married, who gets married in their 20s and then has kids early.
Yep. Go ahead.
I've seen it so much.
They regret it.
No, their husband cheats on them, or they cheat on their husband.
Okay.
And then they're lost and they don't know who they are.
Yeah.
And like my assistant today, I was telling her because I was riding my bike, and that's where I do most of my thinking.
Right.
And I just was thinking about Jared,
yep.
who we've been getting pretty serious, but just about relationships
right.
and how you grow and stuff.
Yep.
And then I was thinking about the marriage vows.
Mm-hmm.
They're really such bullshit, because how can you promise to do all that stuff for the rest of your life? It really comes down to the ability to be able to grow with somebody.
Yep.
And
100%.
that takes
compromise a special person.
200%, because when the going gets tough, which it all does.
Always plan on that.
That's the biggest thing.
100%.
And my assistant, she's just I feel for her so much, because she's wanting to fight for, and she's not even fighting for this relationship. She's waiting for him to wake up to try to salvage it. You know what I mean?
That doesn't sound like a good plan, right?
No, and
waiting for somebody is the worst shit I've ever heard.
The thing
I've done
that
it many
sucks,
times.
and I don't declare myself a hardcore feminist, or I'd like to say I agree with a lot of it, but I also know what a lot of women do to each other, and then I also am conservative, but it's the male patriarchal stuff that's going on with, in her case, she grew, as women, when we bear children, we are forced to grow. Because we're creating a life, and our life changes with or without our partner. And unless they're right there with us, making those strides, because it is possible. I see families and dads are really stepping up to the plate and being more of the mom, in a relationship, really stepping up, not doing the typical roles. But unless they're right there with you, they're still, in their 20s. Like when
we
you
should
met.
mute that. I just realized it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're still like in their 20s. And then the women are raising the kids, and then they get caught up.
I think it can happen both ways, though.
Oh, absolutely.
I think when people are young, especially nowadays, with childhood being, like, sort of like, how they talk about the youthification of America, like, people are in their, act more childish longer, they seem to get into, like, adulthood phases a little bit later in life than generations in
Here's
the past,
the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
maybe at, like, 25, and most of the young 20-year-olds, even me, like, no one knows what the fuck they're doing. Like, now I know what the fuck I'm doing, but back then I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And I think a lot of people are already having kids and, quote-unquote, being married or in long-term relationships well before 25.
Oh, yeah.
I think no one knows shit at 25 or even 30 and maybe 35.
Yeah.
Maybe 45.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to go through your middle-age crisis and then you know some shit. But you're fucking married. You made this quote-unquote lifetime commitment with some person, and we know that we all changed. And maybe when you're 25, you change like once. You've made one major change in your life, right?
Does not get developed until our mid-20s.
For sure.
And I forget what it's called, but it's science.
That's why the drinking age is 21.
Well, yeah.
It's specifically based on the fact that they think that the brain matures completely at 21. My homie, his mom was like, yo, you could do whatever you want drug-wise after you turn 21. Just promise me you just don't touch anything before that, citing studies like that. And then after that, he just became like the craziest pothead for like 2 years and then stopped.
Yeah.
He just went crazy experimenting. Like, I don't think restricting like that is like fucking necessary, but I agree with you. I think people have to figure themselves out before they can know exactly what they want in a relationship. Yeah. And, the more self-aware you are, the quicker you can get to that. But how quickly do people become self-aware to be like, damn, that was my fault. Damn, I was a shithead. People very rarely take fucking responsibility. If you're not taking responsibility, you're not getting close to self-aware.
Yeah.
Because half of the time, if you were in this situation, it's sort of your fault. Just because you put yourself there. You have to take a little bit of the fucking accountability. Just a little bit. Even if it went completely tailspin, you have to be like, what could I have done next time to avoid this in the future?
Oh, yeah. But what's hard is because with women, we have to bear the children, and that comes naturally to where it's easiest, and on the most average cases, it's the women taking the brunt. And then obviously they're dragged in this relationship to where, then they have kids, a family, and then they like separate.
Yeah. I mean, that's tough for women because
there's so much pressures in society on women.
Well, there's a lot of pressures both ways, but I think, there's a lot of pressure society-wise. But I think the court system favors you in those situations too.
Well, yeah, you can pull any...
dudes pull that shit, you know their name, you know their shit, you know it was them, you're pretty much good to go.
What's sad is, granted, I've had friends who have been married, and then they've told me their different cases, and one, it was like, her husband cheated on her, and then the other is like, the woman cheated on her husband with children. And then...
That's why I think both parties can be very equally accountable.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, like, there's a lot of good dudes I know who got fucked over, who are taking care of other dudes' children. There's a lot of that going on.
Yeah, there is a lot of that. And
those dudes don't get enough credit, I think.
No.
They just come out of nowhere and people are like, oh, these fucking dudes do all that. Oh, thank God that I'm remarried. They don't even say thank God I'm remarried. They just go back home. And they are. And have someone else to rely on, which is good. Which is how I guess a family structure is more like how it should be, right?
I guess you would also be hearing more about the bad.
Always
than
hear more
the
about
good.
the good. Most people, when they see people... You know what was crazy? Like, once I got to ASU, which is when I started, like, on the regular seeing people not acting so grimy, right? It was crazy when I saw people fall down. My first impulse was always to help, which was unlike the people that I was around a lot of the times, especially when I was in high school. Most of them would laugh. Crazy shit at ASU is even though I'd be snickering running to help, other people would do the same thing. Run to help. People fall off a skateboard. Everyone rushed to help. I've seen 1 million people fall doing shit like that. Bikes, collisions. Everyone always rushed to help. No, but no one will talk about that. But the reality situation is most people, especially in the America because of the luxury we have, are generally good. But, dude, one bad apple can do so much fucking damage.
Yeah.
The smarter the apple, the fucking more damage it can do. So, I mean, that's not to negate that fact that, like, you know, we gotta help more people. Did you see that shit that came out on LSD today? There's some shit, they did a study in, like, England or something where they did tests of people, like, brain scans, CAT scans and stuff, brain imaging techniques when they were on LSD, on microdoses of LSD. And it was, like, showing their brain, like, getting connected in different spots, talking to different parts of the brain, talking to each other, like, they don't normally. So, sort of like being a kid, like, our brain is differentiated, different parts are, like, managing different stuff. It was, like, just crisscrossing them.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, they're probably going to look way more into this in terms of, like, mental therapy disorders, all sorts of shit. Maybe even, like, virtual reality shit, too. All sorts of fucking shit.
That's crazy.
It is sort of crazy. But at least we're, like, you know, hopefully we get to live long enough to see some of this. Maybe we'll be amongst the first people that could live, like, 150 years or more. That'd be dope.
Yeah, you know my dad's a part of that peyote sacrament.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Can we get in on it?
No, you have to be a member of the church.
Well, I'm down to memorize to do it once.
Yeah, you, like, go out.
Are you trying to sometime?
No way.
Why not?
No spiritual journey like that for me.
Have you never done any
No,
shrooms?
I'm just not...
You ever trip on anything?
Oh, yeah. I
Shrooms?
mean, yeah, mainly
Acid?
mushrooms a lot.
Yeah, me
Never
too.
acid. I
But
don't
not
want to
peyote?
do anything that fries the brain, and no, I don't want to walk through the desert. I've had
Oh, you gotta
endless
walk through the desert.
conversations with my dad about this.
You have to do it and then walk through the desert.
Yes, so when you belong to a church, you get a card, you can grow it
Yeah.
legally.
Okay. I don't know why that didn't excite me. I was like, ew. But go ahead. It's a cactus, right?
It is a cactus.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Indians, they, like, take you into the desert. It's a little outside of Tucson. And, you know, God, forever he was like, you want to walk through the desert. It sounds awful, just awful.
Nah, I bet you on that's completely different. Especially
well,
with
I'm
the
sure
tribe.
it is, but...
You know how it is when you're tripping, you're with people, they're just all of a sudden blood brothers. Blood sisters. You, like, do anything for them. Maybe when you're off of it, you feel different.
Yeah, but you have to do it by yourself. It's a walk that you do by yourself.
Word. That sounds
and my
terrible.
dad talks about bringing the violin.
That
like,
sounds
you get
terrible.
really sick by yourself.
Oh, shit. You go through the whole thing.
Yeah.
They send you by yourself. Everyone by themselves? So you don't even do it with anyone.
No.
That doesn't sound cool. Would you do ayahuasca with a group thing in South America?
What is that?
It's sort of similar, I think, type of drug.
No.
It's another trippy drug.
I'm not really. I did a lot of drugs in high school and early years.
Yeah. I'm sort of
more
feeling
of
like
the
that
harder
too.
Stuff.
But lately I've just been inkling like, maybe try one more thing. Maybe if DMT came around, it was nice. Maybe one more.
Nah.
But I don't know. I'm sort of on a good vibe.
I have too many issues, and I know it. I'm trying to ease off the shit and not, ease back onto something else.
That's right. You trying to. Yeah. Do you want to introduce yourself? In fake name, you can call yourself Zika virus.
My name's Kadisha Johnson.
Hell yeah. Okay. Awesome. Kadisha. I'm gonna try not to fuck it up.
Kadisha Johnson.
Kadisha Johnson. I mean, you do sound probably black as hell.
Kadisha.
Because of your work, we will try not to get you on camera.
No.
We won't get you on camera or nothing.
No
We'll do these ones.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's all good. Yeah, sorry to hear about, you have some interesting boy problems.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Life's complicated.
Yeah, I know. I have interesting girl problems, but right now I'm just keeping them all. I hate them. I hate all the ones I was mentioning.
You know, it's like...
I hate them. I hope they never hear this, because they never deserve it. It's just who they are, and I don't know. Go ahead. What they
It's
represent
like not
about
even...
me.
I don't even like the game, so to speak.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate that. That's one of the main things. They're all playing that, though. They're all playing it. Yo.
Yeah. I just mainly... I'm the person that everybody comes to tell me their shit. So it's like I just psychoanalyze the world around me.
So you and me both have the same thing.
People tell me everything.
Then why do we tell each other stuff?
Because we gotta...
Because we got something.
We gotta get it off our chest.
Alright, perfect.
When you're the person that everybody comes to with the bullshit, you have to somehow...
100%. This show is sort of my outlet for it. If you listen to it,
all the crazy shit.
It's just so crazy. This show is called The Psycho Show. The show with the silent
Psycho
P.
Show?
Yeah, you'll see the branding. It's nice.
That is nice.
I only have 3 shows up, but I'm about to launch it on iTunes. Like, I have to finish the cover art, but I'm just recording more and more shit.
Good for you.
Oh,
yeah, you should have done this, started this earlier.
Way longer.
We've had some of the craziest
It'll keep happening. We'll probably record every time we chill. If you want.
I don't care.
Whenever you're feeling up to it. Whenever you're not dying of sickness. Because imagine last week, hey, well, oh shit.
Yeah, no.
Should I have really come by? You know what? You should just get your rest. I'm out of here. Yeah.
That's hilarious, though, because of what you do, like the Psycho Show, how many people, like, you come around.
Yeah, I say a lot of people, businessman, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of friends.
And you have to know a lot of people.
Oh my god. I started off when I was young, like, just setting up parties in high school and shit.
What's a venture capitalist?
You don't know what a venture capitalist?
No.
Let me ask you something first, sweetie. Why'd you ask? Because I'd love to hear that story. What brought you to that?
So I was like, are you a venture capitalist?
Me?
No,
I don't have that much
money.
No, venture capitalist.
I know you have to be rich.
Super rich. No. I'm an entrepreneur. Legitimate. I've told you about my bike light.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Rick have Tommy Dabs going, which is this is the first time I even mentioned on the show, but it's like a wax tools, like marijuana wax tools thing. We sell like different products and shit. All legal and shit.
You seem like you'd be good with your money.
I am good.
Are you good with your money?
I try to keep multiplying it. This shit costs. This is the one thing that costs, is not making anything.
Do you know, have you seen, 21 Jump Street?
You talking about Dave Franco?
He talks about embracing your stereotypes. Ice Cube.
Oh, shit. Nah. Oh, yeah. To blend in high school. You're the fat kid, and you're the jock.
He's like...
Some shit like that.
And you're probably good with money.
Yeah.
So you are pretty good with money.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're saying the Indian stereotype fits? Because it does. For me, especially. Yeah. Did you not even know I was Indian? You look shocked right now. You're like, what the fuck you talking about, nigga? You black as shit.
I was like, wait, I guess I never was like, damn, you Indian.
Yo, I forgot to pronounce your name. It was...
Kadisha. Kadisha Johnson.
Kadisha. I'm sorry, Kadisha. I'm so bad on the memory nowadays.
Kadisha
Especially on these aliases. It's all good.
No, I guess I didn't really notice.
No, I keep it low key. Let's say if I live like our other mutual homies that we know, that we have known in the past and shit, just like spending whenever I would have a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot more shit.
A venture capitalist is an investor who either provides capital to start up ventures or supports
I don't have
companies that wish to expand but do have access to equities.
I don't have that. Traditional venture capitalist has to be worth like a couple $100 million usually.
Yeah.
to be considered that, because that's what they do, investing in businesses. Shark Tank style, right? Those are venture capitalists.
Wedding Crashers, they were venture capitalists.
There's a distinction. Angel investors are supposed to be something different. Angel investors they make a little bit less, and they help startups start their shit from a lower angle for a higher percentage, but at a higher rate of risk. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, instead of putting up a couple 100,000 or $1 million into a company, or several hundred million, or whatever the fuck, you putting up like tens of thousands in the very beginning to get these boys going before they really even have shit. Because you're an angel. AKA angel investor.
Oh, snap.
Get it? But I'll be more on the startup guy. Like, give me money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I need money, so get some more shit. I'm gonna have a Kickstarter coming soon for the bike, like, for sure. It's so close. But we're just working on the programming stuff right now.
Oh, that's
but
awesome.
like the official circuits and stuff, like, we're done with that. So it's just like, me and my homie been working on this for about 1.5 years or longer. Me and Rick been working. I've actually been working with this product for longer than that, but that partnership fell through. The fool's a piece of shit. He's always like threatening my life and shit. So
that
if
sucks.
I see him, I have to fuck him up. I have all these like text messages. So I mean, because if I see him, I'll know that he wants to try to fight. And I'm sorry, like, he's crazy. He wanted me to fight him in his backyard the last time I saw him, and I was like, dude, I'm not gonna fucking beat up a 50-year-old in his backyard in Mesa. Like, I will get shot dead on the street before arrested.
People still want to fight? That's
Dude, he's an old school idiot, dude. We could have made so much money, but I just kept going on, made different business, spun it off, and he's doing his own thing with it or whatever, and I'm doing my own thing with it, but I brought Rick on it, because he was talking about building something. I was like, dude, I already got this. So we're doing that, and then we're spending other divisions like electronic sales and shit into it.
So how do you know whether you can depend on people for these kinds of things?
I don't. You take shots, and you learn about people.
So do you, like...
Most of them failed.
Do you have a set schedule for yourself?
For myself, yes. No one else
So I feel
does.
like I'm the type of person, I have to have that.
When do you think I wake up?
Full time. Boop, boop, like,
As a
clock in,
self-employed
clock
person,
out.
when do you think I wake up?
Probably like, you're probably rolling by 9?
Nah.
Earlier?
Yeah. 5, 6.
You get up at 5, 6 in the morning?
Yeah, I might even have a snap of it right now. I'll pull it up after this, because I don't want to fuck up the recording. But yeah. I think I woke up at 5:06 today.
Oh, damn. Oh, my God. Why?
Work out, get my alone time so I can work on my businesses before other people are like, hey, I'm not working, we can go talk about the shit that we got to talk about. And I go see them. Because I have like a bunch of different projects running around. And they all work, you know? And my work is like dealing with those businesses and helping those streams go through and just selling stuff online and shit. But I gotta pump it up because it's like, you know, my talents are going to waste, and I gotta go in every direction as fast as possible. So I learned a lot of shit, marketing, advertising wise, and so I'm playing with it. And I'm just being myself on the mic, which is a talkative bastard.
That's awesome.
Yeah, well, fuck with it.
You have so many talents.
I do. I need to come up with some intro shit. But most of the time, none of this is edited. It's real raw. Real raw. Miss Johnson.
Miss Johnson. Miss
Kadisha.
Johnson's my mom, okay?
Yeah. That's Mrs. Even you should know that. At least you understand crazy mothers, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Can I?
Hold on.
This is driving me crazy. My mom's actually been
Super cool.
pretty regular, pretty consistent.
Maybe
I think it's
maybe she's on the menopause before.
No.
Nah.
It's probably just my,
One of my homies was saying that about his mom.
I don't let things get past a certain point, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I still tell her. Because she just has not developed the right way. you know.
Yeah.
She's crazy. She's so crazy. All moms are crazy, but...
You think they all are? I need to read that book that you're talking about. But I think it'll just make, like, I don't know if it's good for dudes to read it, especially ones that already feel some type of way about females.
Yeah.
Like, they can see that, I've already seen that, I've seen this super extreme of worse females, so I'm always worried about that, like, how close are they? And so they have to come away from that. And, you know, some chicks that have a really hard exterior, they need that shield, so you have to, like, warm up with them or something, I don't know, warm up. It's almost like I have to warm them up to be themselves. That's probably what it is. Because most dudes are faggots.
Yep.
But I don't like... So, you know, I feel like... I don't know where the game playing started. You think it started with dudes first or girls? I think it started with girls. Because they didn't have any power besides husband.
Women are much more calculated than men.
Yeah, remember, I think I said to you before, like, I think women dominate competition over men. Like, they would dominate over men if they truly understood their power.
Well, men are competitive, but you guys brush over things really quickly. This is why I don't agree. And every fucking woman out there probably, all the feminists will hate me for saying this, but women hold grudges and tend to not know when to let things go.
100%.
That's why, like, a woman in, like, office...
Yep.
Like, yeah, there could be, like, something so fucking small that, you know, and men, they'll have conflict, but then it's, like, resolved.
Let it go.
Yep.
I've let
it's
him go.
It's much more simpler.
Guys
are way more simpler than women. There's so much that we need all the fucking time, and there's just so much more to us.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you could control all of it, you guys would have the potential to be better. Easily.
Well, some women don't allow themselves to, like, develop past a certain point.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of average out there, so...
Yeah. But dudes, I mean...
And most people will settle for the getting married young, having kids, getting themselves into a situation that they think they can't control, and then they're okay with living these, like...
I mean...
uneventful, sort of mundane lives.
It's hard to learn if you don't throw yourself out there and be uncomfortable. Because if you stay in places where you're sort of comfortable, you just learn, like, one lesson every fucking 5-10 years.
Well, it's all about where you come from.
Well, exactly. Because where you come from depends a lot on, like... Or...
Like, diversity is just not about what you eat or what you wear. There's
100%.
So much to, like, you know...
It's what you read and what you are, where you were at. It's a lot of shit.
There's so much to it. It's ridiculous. But, like, a lot of the women I work with in my profession, it's mainly women.
Right.
But, I mean, everybody's reaction is so quick to just negative. You know, not open, not welcoming, not supportive, not, you know...
Yeah.
Granted, I still talk my shit. I don't care. But I try to, like, do unto others and make a good example because there's just... And it's because of the way I grew up with my sister and my mom and our relationships. I've seen it in families, women tearing each other down hardcore, your own blood. Mm-hmm. Really inbred stuff. And then to, like, women in the workplace where they just can't be happy for other successful women or, you know, it's crazy. I think it's becoming more aware, though, now. Like, women are becoming more socially aware of it.
I think so.
I hope so.
I think so. I think everyone's becoming more socially aware slowly. But I feel like there's, like, you know, old people in power or just, you know, sort of holding back. And it probably has sort of always been like that, you know? Because we'll probably try to hold back on future generations on bullshit.
Well, what's draining everybody and is also making this whole generation so fucking ridiculously average is technology.
Well, yeah, a lot of
social media.
Less skill building and more like building skills on how to use technology, which is only gets you so far. It might actually get you a job, but it still doesn't get you that far. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck
life
is a job?
experience is what is the most important.
Yeah, like getting over, figure out what makes you happy, what actually really resonates inside you. You know, you gotta get out there.
Social and intellectual growth.
Yeah, 100%. Wherever that is, whether that means going into the fucking mountains or go fucking...
It comes down to, like, stepping out of your comfort zone.
100%.
You know?
100%.
My pops.
Yeah. Killing it. Dancing. Coming by to make sure that all the Febreze was burnt.
But yeah, that's what kind of worries me.
Yeah.
Especially with kids and stuff and the next
technology. I think that's a big word for a lot of people, except the kids. And you know, I see it really close because my brother is so much different than me and my sister. And he was born 2002, so he's 13 now. So it's like, I mean, who knows how he'll end up, but he's so different, like, doesn't want to play any sports, doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't really have access to video games. It's all just like chilling Amazon Prime, Netflix type of shit. Well,
that might just be his personality.
Yeah, exactly. It might be. So I don't know exactly what to think about it, but like this dude really hates to be outside. At least it seems like that.
Some people do, but
hates to move around. You know what I'm saying?
How
it's
old
pretty
is
crazy. 13.
Yeah, he's got some time. He could be in an awkward phase.
Yeah, that's what I hope.
13.
I feel like 13 they should be karate chopping more people.
I sucked my motherfucking thumb until I was 13. Okay.
Damn, that's pretty dope though.
I sucked my thumb
why'd you do it? Oh, my homie, he revealed like a way crazier finger condition.
It was a comfort. It was a self-soothing thing.
A lot of people, including me, we reveal a lot of crazier shit. My homie, he showed the camera, like he like chews on all of his fingers and then he rips the calluses off. With and he's the sweetest dude.
Oh, I'm not embarrassed of that. All my babies that come in my class, if they're thumb suckers, I'm like, and their parents trip out about it, I always let them know. Hey, they'll grow out of it.
Yeah.
They always do. I never thought I'd grow out of it. I'm like, oh my god.
But do you ever catch yourself at night and
Never. And one of my best friends, nope, never.
I'm gonna catch you one time.
One of my best friends, she was a thumb sucker too, and I will catch her to this day. Sometimes she'll grab her ear and just like kind of do.
Wait, is it? What's your face?
I don't think you've ever met my friend Danny.
Okay.
She's from Flagstaff.
Okay, no.
She's.
I have seen someone recently. Oh, I do know this dude. He sucks his thumb for sure.
She's in that picture.
And he also started drinking really heavily, and he started shitting his pants.
Well, it's like comes down to like I forget what it is. Freud's like natural obsessions as a child. There's like oral fixations. There's different things that you hit. Mine was definitely oral. Sounds disgusting, but it's true.
It doesn't sound disgusting. It just sounds like some shit. I wonder what my fixation was.
I problem solved. I was smart as a kid to get
blood.
my needs met.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
My fixation was probably titties, actually. Tits and ass from a very young age. Seriously.
I have a kid in my class. He totally gets up from nap and he rubs his nipples.
Oh, I thought you were about to say. I mean, you were doing the nipple thing, but I thought you were about to say something else.
No.
So he rubs his nipple. How old is he?
2.
Oh, man, so that's natural.
Totally.
Holy shit. What does that mean?
It doesn't really mean
It just means that he likes it right now or something. Or maybe it's hard and it's weird. He's doing something.
I only let him do it at nap time, though, like when he wakes up.
He tries to do it other times?
Randomly. Like,
and you're like, hey.
I'm like, no, buddy, you gotta put your shirt down.
He takes the shirt up.
He lifts it up, and he's straight on his nipples.
Oh, shit.
Well, there's this also...
I was envisioning over the shirt.
Young kids, girls mainly.
Yeah.
It's called rhythmic rocking.
Yeah.
So a child will soothe themselves down there and get that sensation to allow themselves to go to sleep. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And it's not a big, I mean, it's natural. Some people really freak out about it. Other people...
Nah. Kids will be humping shit. My brother tries to lie to say... he's not jacking off in his, 30, 45-minute bathroom sessions. But I'm like, come on, my nigga, I know.
Yeah, for sure. Why doesn't he take, just a hot shower?
Because he just an asshole. I don't know.
No, I'm going to go pretend I'm...
No, actually, because my dad would probably be like, yo, you fucking wasting the water. What the fuck are you doing? But you know what he does? He lets the sink run. He thinks he's slick.
Oh my god.
But I guarantee you, this fool is watching some porn on his Kindle. That's what I would do if I was him. I'm not gonna blow your spot up with your name, brother.
You have to get creative when you're still living at home with the folks.
I mean, back in the day, I had to use imagination.
Yeah.
Maybe every now and then when I was home alone, I'd go to my copy of Titanic. Until about 2000 when we got the good computers and I destroyed them with bear sharing because porn downloads.
The first time I masturbated was at my grandparents' house in the summer.
How old are you?
I think I was I want to say 9.
Damn, you beat me at my fucking age. I think I was 11.
I think I was 9.
When I figured it out, I didn't understand what the fuck to do. In my dreams, I would just have the craziest
10.
dreams.
I might have been 10.
I mean, ever since my dad, he made me sign a paper when I was 6 years old saying I wasn't going to get married. And because, peer pressure and all this shit, I was like, ew, girls are gross and disgusting. I signed this letter saying I was never going to get married. And you know what I was thinking, Kadisha? You want to know what I was thinking?
What were you
when I gave him back this lavender-colored letter? I just fucked up my life. Now I'll never have to get married just to prove this motherfucker wrong. Because I was about to never, ever get proved wrong. Never lose. But I already knew then I wanted bitches. You like that story?
That's funny.
That's one of my most vivid memories from being 5 or 6 years old, seriously. Just the fear of so I guess I'm going to have to wait 60 to 80 years before I could even date a girl.
Oh my
I was willing to go that long to prove a fucking point. Now I know he's going to bust it out if I get married. But I mean, so getting back to that marriage thought, what do you think is appropriate age to get married then? Because in Indians, it's 25 or younger. People think I'm an idiot.
I can't say that because everybody's different. Everybody's
what
different.
What do you think? For you. Then for you. How old are you now?
26. I'll be 27 next month.
Happy early birthday. When is it?
May 16th.
Should we do something?
Yeah, we should do something.
You should let me know.
I can't fucking believe I'm going to be 27. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, I remember when I turned that.
I mean, people want different things in life. For me, it's not something I aspire to, but I guess I think it comes down to if you see yourself with someone just naturally, see yourself spending the rest of your life.
So no
with someone.
age, you could just have it whenever,
yeah.
early or late.
Yeah.
So if you're 55, you're not gonna be freaking out.
Maybe.
But you don't think so?
55, I don't know.
45. It's another 18 years.
Probably. Shit, probably for me 30, I'm sure, but...
Holy shit. So, in another 1/9 of your life, you're gonna be married ideally.
I don't know, I can't say that.
That's a crazy, stupid math problem I did. So another 3 years, you might?
I don't think it's that
It
simple.
works out with homie? George or whatever?
Yeah, well... Like I said, it goes back to the growth thing. If it's someone that I've been with for a good-ass amount of time, and I've grown with, I would consider it.
That's good not to put a fucking date on it, honestly.
No, come on. Too many, can't set, like, expectations like that.
No.
No.
Really
Not when it involves somebody else.
No.
Two people.
Okay.
When it's just you,
relax.
You can do whatever the fuck you want, you know?
Yeah.
But when you have that other person, it's a lot different.
Unless they want to do exactly what you want to do somehow.
Exactly. If you want the same
But that's probably
things
not going to even happen.
and the same views out of life.
I don't think that's ever going to happen with anybody, same sex or not.
That you don't have the same views and want the same things out of life?
Not in everything.
I think important things, I think definitely.
Yeah, okay, important things. Fair enough. I guess I was just being an asshole right there. Yeah. No, yeah. I had to think about it. I was like, wait, what am I doing? I'm being a stickler. Yeah, of course it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. But I think once you find those types of things, then that's when you're talking like, damn. And it's not even married. It's like, you know.
Right now.
All that corny shit like your best friend, you know, your other half, a person that pushes you to be better and grow.
It could literally...
But, like, support you 100%.
I think I'm trying to make my money and then go hard searching. And it has to be right. Unless somehow it falls in my lap. But I don't understand. I don't know if I'd get that lucky right now. People get lucky. I don't know about that.
Guys need to try harder, though.
I know.
There's so many men nowadays where it's so fucking easy with the technology yet again. And just the, you know... Like this Tinder shit, you know, there's so much stuff out there where it's like...
That's where most of the dudes I know are hooking up, for sure.
There's no... I mean, it's sad. It's really fucking sad is what it is. Like,
but I say what's up to chicks in person and they're scared.
Like, this whole thing with my situation,
Maybe
I think it's a
gorilla.
blessing in disguise, long distance.
Because what's up? Say that again?
Being in a long distance relationship...
Are you officially in a relationship?
I wouldn't...
But you have been.
It's kind of turning into that.
Alright, go ahead. Go with your initial point. Being in a long distance relationship.
Here's my thing.
Okay.
Nobody's coming along to sweep me off my feet.
Okay.
And I'm not going to settle for anything else.
You shouldn't.
So if I have somebody who's literally, driven thousands of miles to be with me, now he's making the longest trek, flying halfway across the country or the world to come and see me.
But it sounds like you're, like, putting a little logic on it, though.
Yes, a lot of it. So
it should be how you feel.
Well, yeah,
you shouldn't reason it into existence, you know?
No, and that's not what I'm doing. I'm saying that if a man wants a woman, they should work for it.
100%.
And that's been my thing, because guys don't work for it. But
I'm guilty of that for sure.
I mean, I met Jared.
Mm-hmm.
I mean... We've been friends for the longest time, and that's how it's turned into something more because we genuinely are best friends.
Right.
You know, and I think that's the key because...
Being like that is really good.
If it's just physical, that shit goes away.
100%.
And then you have nothing to fall back on.
I know.
That's the scary
That's why when it's
part.
just physical, that's why I just eliminated all these... little flings I've been having because it was just physical, but I sort of hated them.
Yeah.
They're annoying. And it was like going through some game because they thought they were such hot shit. I'm like, fuck you. I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, I'm sort of wasting my time with you. Like, I should either be building on some fucking platform that I built or fucking just, what the fuck? Like, finding someone real. Like, it sucks. But it is what it is because, you know. I'm not really tripping about it, to be honest. Like, it's going to happen or not.
I don't think you can. Nobody can.
Exactly. I'm just going to keep just fucking being out there.
Yeah.
Oh, and I probably am one of the few dudes that hollers at bitches in person. I think it's funny, though. Because a lot of them don't know what to say. Because they're not used to it.
They hide behind their
No, because I'll say, I'll say, hey, how you doing? You know, whatever the fuck, right? Sometimes I'll even be crass. And, like, a lot of times they'll just laugh and just, like, go on their phone immediately. Blocked. But it's like, there's no response. Like, you should at least tell me that it's terrible.
Yeah.
You know? But even if I'm nice, crass, crazy.
Yeah.
You know? But I think the last time I really went at it, it was in Vegas, which is impossible. Never go to Vegas single and expect to get laid unless you're going to pay money for that twat.
Well, unless you're a girl and you can...
Yeah, unless you're going to snap cash that's pussy, you feel me?
No.
That is the only way it works for single dudes. Oh, yeah, if you're a girl, you can get smashed.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're a girl, you can get fucking smashed in 10 seconds. Every single dude's trying to smash out there.
Yeah, it's pretty...
And it's very rare to meet a single chick out there. Rare. I was looking. Seriously. All the chicks that were trying to bang were hookers. All the other chicks were with dudes or with, like, 3 or more girlfriends and, like, some bridesmaid shit. That's Vegas. It's single dudes, single sad dudes, very sad, unless they're making money. Oh, that was me. You just, that's me. I'm not blaming for you. I felt like it too. I was like, ugh, I'm one of these guys now. Shit.
Oh, man.
And then...
That's hilarious.
And then it's couples having a vacation, having a nice time. Let's go to Vegas. Terrible idea for vacation people, by the way. Go to New Mexico or Wyoming or some shit. Just go to Vegas if you know how to gamble. That's the only reason to go. I know, I like the spectacle. I'm fucking with everyone. Vegas is awesome. I fucking have a great time in Vegas every time. I went to a strip club last time. Kadisha, I wish you were there with me. I was throwing money in people's faces, all sorts of people, all sorts of shit.
Vegas is the only place I'd go to a strip club at.
Oh, it's amazing there. It's some other shit.
I don't jump on the bandwagon with all the women these days with,
pro strip clubbing.
Oh, yeah.
But in Vegas, it's worth it. The one we went to wasn't even
that's
as
like
nice.
when in Rome. Like, hello.
It was crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every time. Like, this time we went because I think it was like 2 or 3 times ago we went, and that was the first time I went to a Vegas strip club. When I was young, I used to have a bunch of fake IDs. We, like, Adobe Photoshopped and made them. So we were going to strip clubs when we were, like, 12 and 13. You know what I'm saying? And, so, like, 12 and 13, I got my strip club shit done. I hated it. I'm like, I'm just here throwing money, and, like, I don't even know how this is even supposed to get my fucking day card. What the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, I had this such inappropriate conversation with my dad about strip clubs because my sister...
Fill me in. Fill us in on it.
She totally loves... My sister loves the strip club.
Oh, they're younger?
Younger. The one with the kids, of course. The one with the kids.
But I know her.
Molly.
Yeah?
Have you met her?
No, I haven't met her, have I?
I don't think you have. You met Mina.
Yeah. Is she older than you?
No, they're both younger than me. I'm the oldest.
Gotcha. You have 2 younger ones.
Yeah.
You
but anyways, I was... No.
You should.
I was talking to my dad on the phone, and he was talking about how, this was when I did have a Facebook. Because the only fucking social media thing I have is Instagram.
Right.
But, somebody told me that my sister had checked into a strip club at like 5 a.m. on Facebook.
Yeah. Checked in.
By the way,
like
women,
some Foursquare shit.
It is not cool, and you're not a feminist if you fucking have kids and you like go to the strip club and you post pictures of you being trifling and then.
I mean, is it really that bad?
Because of what I do? Absolutely.
No, for you. But what about for her? What'd she do?
Not a damn thing.
Alright, what were we going to say?
But, as a woman, the way I think, I'm like, what that makes you look as a person. And regardless of what the fuck everybody thinks of men, like, men can do whatever they want. It's trifling if they do it too.
100%.
100%. So,
but
both cases, but especially
single,
like my sister.
If you're single and just trying to do dumb shit, which... I'll be honest. I like to be around dumb shit.
You don't have kids, okay?
Oh, I don't have kids for sure. It'd be way different.
And I'm sorry that when you have another child and you're responsible for another life, male or female,
that is sort of
that
weird.
Changes things. Like you cannot.
I don't know what that feels like really, but I know it would change some shit up for sure.
Not saying you lose your identity and you're like whatever.
Nah, you're right.
But you are modeling behavior for your child. And that's the strongest way you teach anybody is modeling how you treat and how you act and how you perceive the world. So if you're like sitting there, like my sister.
Yeah.
I love my son and doing all these kid things, but then fucking loading bowls of weed and, you know, talking about doing drugs and going on weekend binges and...
I mean, is the weed
and
really
then
that
being
bad?
at the strip club. No, weed is not bad.
Yeah, I mean, you brought it up, so I just wanted to...
But...
We pro-weed peeps.
No, that's... I mean... Whatever, that's like the least of it. I'm talking about the pop and molly and the popular culture nowadays that is makes it. Because when I was growing up, and you can maybe relate to this too, it was not cool to do drugs. I'm sorry.
Nah, you had to hide it.
Nowadays,
even
it's
with
fucking
the weed shit.
Everywhere.
Even with the weed shit, you had to hide it.
Yeah,
I remember being shocked that people like
now people
not
like
crazy
celebrities
about
are talking about it. I mean, it's
That's why it's okay to do the show. Honestly,
everybody's
it would have been
like,
okay 10 years ago.
Yeah, like,
this shit is too fucking crazy.
It's nuts. So, anyways, this crazy conversation with my dad, he talks about the same thing. Like, when he used to go to strip clubs, it was, women never did that. Not saying that they couldn't, they just didn't. And, it's becoming a new thing, and he was like, you know, I don't really understand it. And he's like, I never really liked it, but, you know, because it was such a tease, and you'd spend this money. Yeah. And then he went into fucking talking about, I've only paid for sex once or twice.
Oh, holla.
And it was uncomfortable for me and degrading for the women. Like, I was like, hell no, Dad, that's where I draw the line. I don't want to hear it anymore.
Your dad's cool.
Yeah, he is pretty cool.
How many dads do you have? You're like 2?
I have 2 dads. 2 dads.
Are they together?
Yes, they're together.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify because I thought so, but I never knew. But this show emboldens me to ask weird questions.
No,
so
it's
I'm like,
cool.
okay. No, they're cool. I love them.
No, yeah, they've been together for a while. My stepdad is full-on gay. My dad's bisexual.
Okay. You know, it was something interesting I was thinking right when I was walking in. I was like, you know, I know that they're gay, and like, I give them hugs. I have no problem with it at all, giving gay people hugs. But I probably, oddly, and I mean no offense by this, would be sort of shocked to give like a very manly transsexual who's trying to be a woman a hug. I'll be shocked. I'd be a little hard.
That is hard.
Because first of all, a lot of them look like they could beat me up, and I'm a big dude. Like, they just look like they're ready for more punishment. I think they are. Because they're, like, getting fucked and shit. Like, they're stronger as a result of the punishment they take in their anus or some shit. And, like, it's not just that, but, like, you know, like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact about the asshole, it is not a muscle. So... You do anal sex, that thing just keeps expanding. Yeah,
it loses its ability to keep closed after a while.
It's
I know.
Fucking gross.
That's why I usually don't fuck chicks in the ass unless I hate them or they really want it. But if I'm like in a relationship, I mean, I've been with chicks that I liked and they're like, you should, and I'm like, you know, this can end up like bad, like soon, you know?
Yeah, you'll do it until you shit on a dick, okay?
Oh, yeah. For sure. No, they'll probably do it past that. I'm sure there's chicks that do it, and they're just like, whatever. Some girls are gross, Kadisha. I don't think you've been out.
You don't
see them like I see them sometimes, okay?
Oh,
I see them do some stuff, and I'm like, this is a human being, too. And I guess I'm doing stuff, too, but I'm just like, this is, what the fuck is happening? This is how sex is. It's a different mindset completely.
Oh, like in, Oh,
yeah. Oh, you meant... In just real life?
In
we already
general.
talked about it. Yeah, you already know. They're crazy.
I meant in IRL, not in the bedroom.
Not in the bedroom for sure. IRL, what the fuck's that mean?
In real life.
Oh, in the bedroom's not real life? Fantasyland?
Well, in the bedroom's something different, I would say.
Sometimes I just sleep in my bedroom by myself. Mostly a lot now.
Your bedroom is an intimate place.
I know. I hate when people are in it. I really do. It's weird. When people sit on your bed. Isn't that weird?
It can be weird.
I don't mind it, but then sometimes when people sit on it and they're like... Yeah. I was going to say something, but I was like afraid. So one time, like, I've had homies over and their girlfriend would be there and then their girlfriend lays on the bed. That's the weirdest.
That weirds you out?
Hell yeah. Intimate setting. Even though they're there, they're laying on my bed. And I know what I've done on the bed. Yeah, the sheets might be clean, but... Don't they know? Why are we even in my bedroom? I fucked up.
I mean, come on.
Yeah,
that's all. It's where the magic.
Whenever you realize that you're having sex regularly in your life, stop having people chill in your bedroom. If you ever do, you need more than a studio. End of story. Once you have sex regularly, need more than a studio, unless you're a real hustler, which I would pull off. But you better be a real hustler. You gotta be willing to take the social beating that you deserve for having a studio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess I'm blessed.
Oh shit, there's french fries in here, darling? Hold on.
Dude, that reminds me of what's his face.
Oh, I'm sure.
Totally.
Because, like, they all, like, when you're rooming with people, you're in a studio. If you're rooming with people in a house,
room and that's
that's your house. The rest of it is a hotel, communal property where you try not to break stuff.
It's so weird.
I hate it.
I never liked that house.
Oh, shit.
It always gave me...
Bedbugs?
Creeps. Gave me the creeps. Wait, did you get bedbugs from that place?
Hell no. I was just fucking with you.
Oh my god. Have you ever gotten bedbugs?
One time, a long time ago.
Holy shit.
It was scary as fuck.
That'll change your motherfucking life.
It can happen from hotel rooms and shit. I have no idea where it came from.
Dude, it can happen on the plane. That's why you don't bring your furniture in. Or your furniture. your luggage in after you've traveled and stuff.
What do you do with it?
You keep it outside for a little bit, let the sun hit it. Heat kills those things.
Wait, so you leave your luggage and your clothes out?
I wash everything when I get home.
Me too.
Yeah. I don't bring my shit inside. Like I said, it'll change your life.
But my fucking laundry and shit's inside.
Oh, plastic bags work.
Yeah. How do you know this much?
Garbage.
You never had bedbugs? You've had bedbugs.
I have had bedbugs.
Yeah.
Change your life.
A lot of time?
It'll change your life.
Yeah, you had to go through it. The time I had it, I was living next to this dude who's from Chicago who was an exterminator, and they have certain things that fuck them up that are illegal out here. So he sprayed my shit illegally.
Dude,
and it fucked them up. I had to put my shit into the bags and shit and throw out some shit, but it fucking killed them. Never came back and shit. So
I forget what hotel in Vegas had it, and everybody got bedbugs. All the guests who were staying there and shit.
Yeah. I'm getting itchy right now thinking about it.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Isn't that weird how that happens? You talk about bugs and shit and you're just like, they're all over me. They're all fucking over.
I gotta leave for class shortly.
Dance class?
Nope.
Class?
Class.
School class? Teaching class or whatever?
Yup.
Where do you go to school?
Phoenix College.
Oh, nice. I never asked.
FK. FK.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah. Because it's community college. It was like one of the first community colleges in Phoenix.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I actually really like it. It fucking is a struggle working full time.
Where are you going to go get your bachelor's at?
NAU.
You want to go to NAU?
Yeah.
Flagstaff.
There's like a program.
I got homies out there.
I'm not going to move to Flagstaff. You
What
can do all that.
Oh, out here?
You can do it here.
Online shit.
Yep. So I'll get a very broad bachelor's, and then I'll go on to get my master's in psychology. Yeah.
Actually, but you'll be working the whole time you're getting your bachelor's and shit.
It's going to take a long time.
Just balling. So when's the end goal, you think? How old do you think you'll be? 10 years?
Probably.
Working in
35 or so.
Man, I was sick of that school shit early.
But I rushed through school, and you think that you need it so soon, when realistically, especially for me, it was the experience. And thank God, my career was an entry-level job, that I could expand in, and get school paid for, but now it's, totally changing. It's pretty awesome.
That is awesome.
Because kids are the future,
Kids be futuring. That's for sure.
That's right. We have to model good behavior.
You do. At least you have that idea. I like the way you go about your shit. It's much more wholesome than just curriculum. I don't know if your school forces you. Oh, excuse me.
We do have it's play-based curriculum though.
Yeah.
Yeah, for early education, there's a lot more wiggle room than...
later on.
Mm-hmm.
So is that why you prefer it?
Yep. Because it focuses on a lot of the social, emotional, and, like, the kids as an individual and the families as a whole working part to that child.
Do you think if you saw me as a kid, you would have saw me as a psycho? Because I think I would have tricked you. I tricked everybody.
No 2-year-old's ever tricked me. I'm untrickable. Okay?
Oh, yeah. If it's 2, you wouldn't have seen me. I was getting thrashed on the daily. They wouldn't have let them out the size.
No, my kids
Or my
come
mom.
full-time every day.
Damn.
It's a very...
Full-time. 2-year-olds?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of
Holy shit.
working families, parents that both have their careers.
A lot of the kids you babysit are your ex-students.
Yes.
Like, way... They're not even closer to no more.
Aaliyah's 6 now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I've helped her mom. She was with me a year, and then I've always helped her mom for the last 4 years.
Damn.
Yeah. She's my little
Doing
baby.
Doing it big.
Yeah.
Alright. What else is going on in your life?
Nothing.
Anything
I have
new?
to pee.
You have to pee. Alright, I'm gonna stop it right now then. Fuck
Alright,
it.
sounds good.
If we chat more, we can record more after. Put upload another, you know. Damn, an hour. Damn. This might have to be a long show. Shit. Alright. Later, guys. Introducing, Kadisha Johnson. God damn. She crazy.
No?
No?
No.
Are you sure?
That's my alter ego.
You talk about her, though. Talk about it.
We'll save it for later.
Are you sure? You want me to stop? Because I felt like you were about to go into some shit, and I was like, this is exactly what you need to do. Explain who Kadisha Johnson is, the superstar.
The name.
Alright, I'll stop it.
Oh, I didn't even know you were recording.
I feel like your energy changed ever since that piss left your body.
No, I just gotta... I'm like, don't want to go, but then I have to.
I noticed, I don't know if you meant to do it, but you put your hair into a strict business bun. Like, I gotta go. Like, I don't know if it was like subconscious, but you like did it like you're ready for business. Like, I'm like, this is fucking crazy. She pissed, and now she's not even the same person. She's giving like half attitude. She's like, "No, I don't want to record. What? Did you just record everything we said?" I was like, "Oh fuck, was I not clear?" Yes.
No, I thought you stopped it when you said you were gonna stop.
I did, and then I restarted when you came out. Well, I restarted after I said, "Should I restart?" And you said, "Yeah." You said yeah for a second, then you said no. And I was like, "Oh shit, 28 seconds."
28.
Don't worry, I'll mix them both together somehow.
Oh, no slut. You see how her ear's turning to a cauliflower?
Yeah. It's gonna be like that unless you get that surgery, huh?
Yeah, which I'm not gonna do.
Nah, I mean, if it doesn't fuck up your hearing or hurt her, I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's a cat that you love, but I mean, we were just talking money before.
People spend so much money on their animals, it's ridiculous.
100%, they spend a lot of money on this shit.
So much money. I can't afford that. If she needed some crazy shit and she was gonna die, I'd have to have her put down. I can't do that. My friend Cassie, she's totally like animal, like, well, you know, my godmother was like that too. I just can't do that.
Does Kadisha start with a K?
Yeah.
So you're K Johnson. Like Kevin Johnson.
Yeah, KJ!
Damn. You have like 5 nicknames now. That's awesome. Just thought that one. I like it.
KJ.
Could you dunk on them fools back in the day when you were balling, KJ? Before you became mayor of Sacktown? A corrupt conservative Republican? Preach. Preach. I mean, you were one of my favorite point guards, so I still love you, but... If I get KJ on the podcast, would you, KJ number 1 in my books, would you come on too in a disguise? In a KJ mask? I'll get it made out somehow.
Hell yeah.
I'll get you KJ jersey, KJ mask.
I actually have a Chuck jersey, an old school one.
An old one? Damn.
An old one.
You're like, fuck you, KJ. I'm gonna make sure you and Chuck what's up with the new KJ.
For real.
Kadisha. Yo, what's on this? It got so sticky. Pause. Yo, what's this hard thing you put in my hands? I got my hand all sticky, yo.
Dude.
I mean,
my eyes are so red, I'm sure.
Why does sticky always have the connotation of jizz?
Man, I'm gonna have to get some eye drops.
Why does sticky always have the connotation of jizz?
I took the sticker off.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
I know.
You causing problems now? I like your shirt. You gonna ride that all the way to the class?
That's right.
That'd be crazy if you could wear a shirt that transformed into a bike. I bet you it's gonna come out sometime soon. No?
No.
Use your imagination.
Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was about to say, I'm about to make my homie make one in 3 years, come out with it.
And you're like, hey.
See, Marsha? There's really no market for it, but I told you so. Remember when I told you about the fucking paper I signed about not getting married? It was the same feeling that Flash. It's really part of my essence. Come on, Kadisha, how could you ever not believe that I would do it?
Oh, man.
Does your internal dialogue actually have words?
What?
Like, when you're, thinking of stuff, do you talk in words a lot to yourself or images?
That's
I always
interesting.
wonder.
I think mine's a little bit of both.
Yeah, mine too.
I'm a super visual person.
Me too.
But then I also fucking will talk to myself all the time.
Oh, damn, so you talk
I'll
to yourself.
sing a lot by myself.
Oh, that's not
do,
bad, though. Singing.
All sorts of dances.
I do some weird shit like that, too. What is that? Do you think that means that we're just psychos?
We're talented people.
Oh, so it's just coming out?
Hell yeah.
It's like that or suicide, one or the other.
No.
I was just joking about that suicide.
Yeah, I was like,
I just like to throw that fucking spin out there to see if I catch somebody. We're like, oh my god, yeah. I'm like, alright, dude, we should call the line, the helpline right now.
You're like,
We should get you somewhere. I'm like, no, yeah. Actually, dude, I was just joking about dying ever. One of my homies on the show, Chad, he's like, yeah, I never want to die. I was like, I don't know if you know how much that burden is, not dying.
Well, maybe you just go on to your next lifetime. You know?
Yeah, well...
Embody something else.
But, no, but he meant, in this lifetime not dying, with technology and stuff.
Oh, weird. Have you heard of those twerking machines? The Pornhub machines?
What? Pornhub machines?
There's this machine that men can buy. It's called a twerking machine. Pornhub makes it.
Okay.
And so it latches on to what porn you're watching. The
Okay.
machine's $800.
Okay.
But it's an ass and vagina, and you can fuck it, and it will stimulate the girl in whatever porn you're watching.
Oh, with the porn probably.
Right.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You girls are gonna have a hard time now.
I'm not fucking worried about that thing.
Nah,
I'm sure it does not feel.
No, I've read about those weird, what are they called? Fleshlight things or whatever. And And some dudes are like addicted to that shit because a normal pussy doesn't do what that shit does.
I'm sorry, nothing can duplicate a vagina.
They're getting good at it, apparently.
I'm getting close. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
I'm saying they're getting pretty good, apparently. And if they get, this is just going to get better.
Yeah.
It's going to be weird. Dudes are going to be like, no, this is my girlfriend.
But it's not going to be like, it's not going to be the same.
Nah. But would it make them happy enough to not give a fuck?
The weird nerds that are geeking out on Tinder and shit, absolutely.
There's so many people on Tinder.
Yeah, but there's a lot of average on Tinder.
Gotcha.
So you have to
but
if you have any confidence in yourself as a person.
No, I'm not tripping. I'm not gonna do it. It would fuck me up for life.
For the average people, yeah.
It would probably fuck me up for life if I ever do. I'm not even want to do that. That's just, even a fleshlight is like, what the fuck? Well, I'm good with my hand or some pussy. Or some mouse. But no, seriously, you know? God damn, throwing this thing, it's only a fucking bulletproof case. If you dropped that on my knee, I would probably have to go to the hospital. It's like that heavy. Did you almost hurt your wrist? When you picked it up, you were a little surprised, weren't you? It was like more heavy than the book.
I didn't really think about it, to be honest.
Oh, damn. I didn't know riding a bike made your hands so strong.
You don't fucking know.
With your boss bun and shit. When you got to dip?
Now.
Alright, I'm gonna dip out. Let me check to make sure I got everything. Well, thank you for sharing, being honest, being cool, not being a weirdo. You know, I'll probably have you on a couple more times, you know, whenever we chill. When your crazy friends are around, probably not. They'll probably stunt too hard, you know. I just want people who can sort of keep it real, be themselves, you know.
Yeah, my problem is like in class, I have to practice listening to others because I can fucking talk all day.
Right, me too. It's a problem. That's why I'm good at the show. Thank you. Yeah,
see ya.
Right now. So I agree with you. Duke is sort of overrated, but they do produce NBA talent, but I don't know if that's just off connections and...
Yeah, dude, I have a weird relationship with them because, like, in elementary school, I played in Park District from, like, my city, Schaumburg.
Yeah.
And they, like, and of the 4 years I played, from 4th to 8th grade, it was 5 years probably, like, 3 of those 5 years I had the same coach.
Yeah.
And his coach was, like, Mr. Peterson. He ended up coaching the high school in our area, too, because his son was on our team and stuff, his kid Taylor. But, like, yeah, he what's it called? What I was going to say was... Wait a second.
Yo, this happens to me sometimes, but it happens to you real quick.
This whole day has been...
Right now...
Hold on.
Yo, turn it down just a little bit.
Okay, so this is my relationship with Duke.
Just turn it down like 2 notches.
Okay.
Your relationship with your coach. You said it was shitty, right?
Yeah, no, not at all. He's a cool guy. But what I was going to say was with Duke, my relationship with Duke, those 3 of those 5 years I played on Duke. So as a kid, I had this
You played on Duke?
On Duke, like not the real team, just the Park District.
Oh yeah, the Park District
Schaumburg,
Duke.
Yeah, Park District.
So your beef with Duke started early.
No, dude, like I played on Duke, so I had like kind of a semi-infatuation with them. Like I actually like I used to never even watch games, but I'd rep them. Like we'd see people out, and then I'd be like, fuck yeah, Duke, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know,
fuck
like
yeah,
that.
Duke,
yeah,
dog.
Yeah, so, dude, and I would walk
Duke
around with
happening.
that, and it wasn't a real jersey like that. It was like a Park District one where they got like, they probably paid some company that in the city to print off a bunch of just one solid colored with DUKE.
Yeah, of course.
Retarded, just cheap.
But you're like, this is exactly.
But at
what
least it was a jersey. I will give it that. You know how some cities will just do like a T-shirt.
Yeah,
ours was like
an actual jersey.
Yeah,
That's
it's not bad. I mean, Schaumburg, they know what's up. I grew up.
No, I was imagining a T-shirt.
Exactly. No, it wasn't a T-shirt. It was actual jersey with the like little holes in it. It looks like a starter or whatever. Starter cut clothing. But yeah, basically, I remember playing at Duke and I liked them. But then I sooner began to realize, like when I was in 05 or 04, 05, I think is when U of I, University of Illinois, lost to North Carolina in the final, and I remember like taking that as a loss because like U of I was kind of like that became my team in eighth grade to freshman year of high school. Because my aunt and uncle went there, my mom, like all my family had affiliation to U of I. I'm from Illinois, and like I just like that. And all my friends were going to go there. They all talked about, we should all go to Champaign. This was in freshman year of high school, But I did realize I was in Hawaii watching that final, and U of I lost. and I was like, oh man! And then I flipped the game or the channel, and there was they were replaying like all the March Madness. Literally, it wasn't even done yet. The term wasn't over, and they're already replaying it like at the best highlights in the games and stuff. And I saw like how like Duke, I think that year lost pretty early, round of 16. Then I kept up with them the following years, like lost round of 16, lost first round. They got a first round exit like in 08 or something. Yeah. And they lost, and then like in 2011, another first round exit to this like it's called like something. It was a little college. It was like something state. I remember.
These things happen though in college.
It happens because that's the way of the world. That's March Madness in a nutshell, right? But it's like, yeah, I've noticed like Duke's early exits all the time were teams of just shooting teams. You know, like not much power down low. And then I noticed there was a lot.
JJ Redick.
Yeah, just JJ Redick comes out of there. Exactly. Things like that. And I was like, oh shit, they rely on the 3-ball. But that's the thing is like I used to hate on them for it, and I was like, and second off, this dude, the team is like 55% white. Like, what the fuck? Like, you had to purposely go pick like all the fucking white kids. I mean, I was like, on purpose? No, not really. But it's like it's just weird coincidence. It's like and as a kid, I used to like jokingly, I used to think I was thug in like a hood rap sometimes, and I'd be like, yeah, I would make my bracket. I remember, and I used to just pick the blackest schools, like literally the hoodest schools of all time. I'd be like, yeah, you know, George Washington University, they're going to the Final Four and shit like that. I would just send motherfucking, you know, the schools from the hood, you know, all the time. And I was like, oh, let me see. Yeah, these dudes look like they can ball out. They look thuggish as fuck, you know, stuff like that. And my friend's like, how do you determine that? Have you even seen them play? I'm like, nah, dude, but you can just tell white boys like to shoot the 3-ball. And like, it's not necessarily that they're softer, but like, I was talking to Quinn and I was talking to Zach about it. He's like, my reason my dad got into football is like because with white players, they can play professionally. They just have to literally. They have to the mechanics and the actual what's it called? Not the actual ferocity, you know, the ferocity of the sport, you know, or like the actual physical toughness, but the technicalities of that sport. You have to perfect it. You have to be better than the dudes that are darker than you. That's just life. Like then the guys that are black on your team, he's like, that's just life. Like because they're quicker, they're gonna be faster in almost every sport. They're gonna be more. You know, move quicker. You know, just quick. That's just real life, and it's not racism. It's just realism. Yeah. And he was like, yeah, dude. And he's like, he realized he's like, I'm gonna play on this team. Might not start whatever it is, but I'm gonna play because I know the game better. I know the mechanics of the quick steps, the little things that I need to do. You know, basically getting the team involved. Like I know like the little things of in that sport. And I get what he's saying because like sometimes like
that is huge.
It's huge sometimes. But also like there are sports I feel like where you could just be a physical phenom. You have to be intelligent in the game, but you don't have to be the smartest. Like there's guys in college. That's why I was like in college. I used to knock the teams that just shot the 3-ball, but it works in college though. Like Duke has been successful in some years, literally on just like hitting a 40% of their points behind the 3-point line. It's crazy, but it doesn't work that way in the NBA. I feel like that soft style of play. That's why
Golden State's working. It's working now.
It's like these last 2 years have been crazy exceptions. Like literally, it's insane. Like,
but the rules are definitely glanced towards that with the checking, no hand checking.
It's softer.
I mean, how can the fuck are you supposed to guard someone?
Yeah, it's softer
without hand checking. It's pretty much impossible.
It's pretty impossible. I mean, Jordan said it. It's all like all the articles comparing the old versus the new, but it is true. It's like you can't deny that this game. Like in soccer too, like you know, other sports where like one touch, and these guys are crying at the refs. Like you shouldn't have any say. You shouldn't be able to beg a ref to do anything. You shouldn't be able to get it. It should just be boom. You know, basketball.
No, you know what you should complain about the refs? If they're not calling when you're getting hacked.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's
and
the
then
only time.
You know, but basically, people also get kind of pissed over like when someone will hold them like a bear hug when they're like gonna say they're about to go dunk it, but this guy's right behind them. Yeah. I see this play. The guy will give him a bear hug, and the dude will get pissed. Like I've seen Harden get pissed about it, and I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? Back in the day, a hard foul. That was a hard foul. Like now, these guys aren't even being hard. They're just kind of like holding them down.
Hard foul. They could fucking check you with their elbow if you're in the air. It's just a fucking normal foul.
Yeah, pretty
you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't really call flagrants unless like
they would.
You did damage and it was like so late and like you're punching someone in the nose.
It has to be noticeable too. Yeah, exactly.
Now it's like, oh, it's a hard foul. He went to the ground. It's definitely a flagrant.
Yeah, that's why honestly Blake Griffin sometimes gets screwed. Sometimes I've noticed because he's a very divisive player. He's very like,
but he has to be professional. But,
he doesn't.
If you're in the NBA, you got to understand. You need to be a professional basketball player because you're playing with different rules as street ball.
With Leitner. Sorry, I didn't know that. I didn't realize they played together.
Oh yeah. No, he did. Crazy. Yeah, we were watching a documentary on Duke. That's why we started hating on Duke because Esteban loves Duke and hates Duke. So this is the thin line between love and hate. You're showing it right now. You love Duke.
They let you down,
I don't love them,
and you
though.
hated them. No, you loved
But
them.
it wasn't because they let me down. It's just because I realized how soft they were.
Yeah, but they let you
Yeah,
down.
the whitest
It was an emotional
I
letdown.
love my people, bro.
But no, it's an emotional letdown. Like, you thought that they were you, like an identity thing. Yo, Quinn, we're recording, man. We can stop recording right now.
Yeah.
What?
Or you can talk. I said, we're just recording right now. Just giving you the heads up. We're just talking
Laundry,
bullshit.
that thing didn't beep yet?
I don't,
No, we don't care.
no, I didn't hear it.
Oh, actually it did, but then I made sure that it had more moisture with a little bit of piss since you're in the bathroom. That's all I could use. Yeah, because I know that most people don't like when their laundry's done.
Wait, so Leitner played? Was he there before the ASU coach? Earlier?
He played.
We played together.
Yeah, he was like the guy that.
So he didn't go
Like
to
the
the NBA
championship
though.
game of his. No, he played for several years in the NBA.
Oh, so ASU's coach did play in the NBA.
Hell yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that. And who was their coach last year?
Yo, he was just-
Sendek.
Herb Sender?
He was just yelling like a motherfucker at the ASU kids
Dude,
practicing.
He gets after it, dude.
Yeah, dude,
Fucking
they looked like they couldn't even guard him still. He was just ran past the dude and whipped it past him. I was like,
Yeah.
I love when I see the old dudes
That's why
bomb the
it's
young
like-
cats.
I feel like it's
I used to hate it, but now it just gives me some shit. Okay. Yeah, no, you should turn it up. I'll just turn this down.
Okay, cool.
All right, for sure. No. Well, dude, it's your house, man. You should enjoy it. This is just like while we're here. All right.